good morning, everybody. Peter Callis here with Market Jungle. Wanted to give you a quick update on my day today. It was emotionally challenging, to say the least. A little bit of a roller coaster. I was up just about $1,000 for the day. Then I was down 1,000. And then I ended up coming back and making around 800 for the day, and I closed out my trades. I closed out my trades because of an emotional reason. It didn't actually hit my target, unfortunately. So I locked in my original profits from the day, from that first opening drive, and at that point, the trade that I was in continued to run, and I would have made $4,000 to $6,000 if I followed my plan today. So even though I ended the day up $800, I didn't follow my plan. Which unfortunately means it's a bad trading day for me. It's something that I'm going to have to continue to work on and try harder. But at least I'm able to acknowledge that. It's something that I track my executions in my trading journal, and I'll have to reflect on this and try to improve as the days go on. So anyways, today in the S&P 500, here's a quick overview of my thoughts. I went ahead and marked out my daily chart this morning. So this is today's candle. I marked out yesterday's candles, open, high, low, close. I marked out this support level here. I marked out these couple levels here. I also went to the weekly chart. I marked out these top two lines are from the weekly. All of these are from the daily, just to get an idea of where we're at. Intraday, I looked at pre-market and saw that we were trending up this morning. This is just a simple regression line with standard deviation around it. So we were trading in a channel all morning. I saw the breakdown here. I was thinking that we would probably reject this and continue down into some of these supports, but we ended up breaking this channel here. We bounced off that daily technical level here, and we've been continuing up since this. So this was my P&L for the day, 872. Again, it was a green day, but I didn't trade my plan the way I should have. Baba was a loser for me, which originally this was my biggest winner. Excuse me. And I think I revenge traded this. So all of these were long. Baba was short. On Baba, let's see, I started out the morning with Billy, BZ, DKNG, and Lucid. So I started out red, around $200 and something for the day. Then I actually shorted Baba in this opening candle right here. We had a huge gap up. I've been watching this particular gap right here. You can see I had it marked out on my chart. Gap start, gap end. I've been watching this to see when we're going to close this gap. This morning we went way over pre-market, so I was expecting some sort of a retracement back into this gap, which you can see right here. We retraced right to the gap opening. If we look at the 5-minute chart, we had a very narrow consolidation all pre-market session, and I actually shorted this right at the open here, right into the lows right here, and I caught this whole drive down. Like I said, I was up about $1,000. This is the first 5 minutes. That made back every bit of all of my losses, and then I was actually trying to catch it on another rollover here. I was expecting it to reject the VWAP and roll back down and can at least give me one more leg to the downside. So I was scaling in, and I was wrong. So I gave back pretty much all of my profits here and turned Baba into a losing trade. Probably tried way too many times. This was something that after the first or second time I tried catching it on the rollover, I should have been aware enough to understand that I was wrong with my bias here. And I should have reversed my bias. You see, the market was coming up strongly this morning, and so I was wrong here, and I should have changed my bias a little bit. But either way, gave back my money here, and then in S, this was my best trade here today. Also one of the most frustrating. This was just a standard bull flag, very, very easy to spot. We had a drive up this morning, and then we had our consolidation period. I ended up taking 2,000 shares right here at 33.10, and if I held on to this to my 2 or 3 risk to reward target, this would have been up $6,000 right now. Again, I didn't follow my plan. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, man, I'm down $1,000. I want to at least lock in my green day today. So I started scaling out a little bit here once we hit these highs, which normally I would do something like that because this is an area that we could have some selling pressure come back in. But looking at the bigger picture, the SPY was moving up, and it was dragging everything up with it this morning. So I really should have held on to this, but unfortunately, my emotions got in my way, and I wasn't able to have a few $1,000 day today because of it. So tomorrow's another day, up a few grand for the week. Pretty decent week this week. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. Hope you guys find some value in this. It's time for me to go reflect on my trades, see how I can grow as a trader, get a little bit better, and continue to do some debugging on some of my automated trading systems. Have a great day, everybody.